argument for God. Mr. P. Mars, how are you?
I do be fine. How are you guys?
Very well, thank you. Do you want to lay out your argument for us?
Okay, sure. Well, the first thing I think that's important to understand is that facts are not neutral. They require, you can think of it as a framework, a paradigm, a model of reality. So, for example, if I say the apple's on the table and you say the apple's on the table, it seems like the same fact, but there's like background information, whereas like in my worldview or my model of reality, the apple is on the table. Its existence is being sustained by Jesus, right? And presumably, a non-Christian doesn't think the apple's existence is sustained through Jesus. So they're while they seem on the surface like different or the same fact, they're actually different facts. Does that, you guys kind of get that?
No, I disagree entirely. I think I hate worldview comparisons for exactly this reason, that you can spend half an hour talking about why you're grounded in one thing or another. I think a better way of having these conversations is to say that, look, we have a shared reality. And we agree on the vast, vast majority of things in that shared reality. We agree that there is an apple on the table. We agree that we drive cars to move from one place to another. We agree that we're communicating right now via the internet. We agree that we live on a planet which is called Earth. And we agree on the vast, vast majority of things, I think, rather than saying, right, I've got this paradigm and you've got this paradigm and, these facts are different. They are the same facts. Let's look at that shared reality and then let's take additional views that we don't agree on. Anything we do not agree on within that shared reality, let's talk about that and look at that as an extra claim on top of that reality. I think that's much more useful. It avoids saying, well, I'm grounded in this and you're grounded in this, because what we're actually grounded in is our shared reality. Yeah, and then some people are just taking extra steps to make other claims about that reality. Let's look at those claims and see if they are consistent with that reality. I think it's a much better way forward.
But I just demonstrated that we don't have a shared reality. Like, if you're saying that facts don't...
No, you didn't. What you said is we had different paradigms that we begin from. And I don't think we do, because the paradigm that we begin from is our shared reality. We both agree there's an apple on the table.
No, we don't. And you're avoiding what I'm saying. So when you say that facts don't require context, that statement...
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
I think we're getting in the weeds before we're even getting started with this conversation, right? So like, I'm not going to take as harsh of a view as Richard is on this, because I understand, like, I'm probably more postmodern than Richard in many things anyway. So I'm going to say that, yes, your facts do require additional context. And I just want to hear like what you have to say about this so we can like move on from this, because I don't want to spend all day on it.
Okay, well, see, this is kind of the problem with presenting the argument, is because I have to assume your reasoning is valid, but sin clouds your judgment. That's what we're experiencing right now.
That's awesome. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I defended you. I defended you from Richard. Mean cop Richard over here was giving you the beatdown in the interrogation cell, and I came in and gave you a cookie and some milk, and you said my judgment is clouded in sin. Really? Come on, bro. Come on.
I didn't come to bring peace. I'm here with a sword. So if you're looking for...
It's a pretty fucking blunt sword so far.
Oh, man. Come on. I shouldn't have given you the benefit of the doubt, brother.
No, you shouldn't have given him the benefit of the doubt, and that's exactly why I don't like worldview arguments.
Darn. Yeah,
if you do not agree that there is an apple on the table, tell me why you think there is not an apple on the table.
Well, he thinks it's sustained by Jesus.
So if let's think about the apple on the table. If the apple's states of existence have no limit, then the apple states of existence have no limit. Would you agree?
If you saw an apple on the table and you were hungry, would you eat the apple, assuming you like apples?
What the fuck? What is going on? Oh my God.
Are you guys going to run away from everything I say?
I'm not running away. I'm trying to clarify.
We're talking about the infinite
apple,
of apples, and you're telling us we're running away? Okay. All right.
If you see an apple on the table
Run away.
and you are hungry, would you eat the apple?
Okay, can we please focus on what I'm saying and not your not?
I am focusing on what you're saying.
Yeah.
If you see an apple on a table and you like apples and you are hungry, would you eat the apple?
What does this have to do with the price of tea in China?
We're not talking about tea in China. We're talking about your ridiculous statements. Would you eat the apple, yes or no?
You're not answering my question. You're running
apple.
away.
I am answering your question. Would you eat the apple?
His vengeance.
Would you eat the apple?
You're not going to avoid his vengeance with this nonsense. On Judgment Day, you're going to a lake of fire. Now listen.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm not even cutting you off. I'm not muting you.
I'm going to be out sunbathing on the beach. It's going to be awesome.
I want you to answer this question because the only person you're making look ridiculous now is yourself. Would you eat the apple, yes or no?
I can't make Richard.
Would you eat the apple, yes or no?
This has nothing to do with anything.
I'm proving that what you've said is absolute nonsense. Would you eat the apple?
Yes.
Yes. So you do, in fact, agree that there is an apple on the table. And when you said, no, you don't agree that that's a fact, you were, in fact, talking nonsense. You do agree that there is an apple on the table. You do agree that we have a shared reality. Now, let's move on to the transcendental argument for God, which is what you phoned about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So the apple has a limit to its states of existence, or else there's no limit to the states of existence of the apple. Would you agree? That's not controversial.
Sure. I don't care. Go ahead.
Okay. I know, you're so childish. I mean, this is why you guys are total fools.
Me, you're the one who was shouting at us that we're going to hell. No one else. No one else has been shouting that anyone's going to hell.
On Judgment Day.
Like children.
Okay.
Daddy issues. So, if there's no limit to the states of existence of the apple, then reality is going to become unstable. Everything would be irregular.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means he hasn't got an argument. I'm bored of him. Bye.
Man. It's 2 o'clock on a Sunday. Go spend time with your family while you still have this life instead of calling.
Really the benefit of the doubt.
Don't call into other people's call-in shows. First of all, tell them how to run their shows, because that is not going to go well. Second of all, dog, just live your life. Who cares? Okay, I'm going to go to hell. All right, under your worldview. Let me go to fucking hell. I don't want to have to go to heaven and deal with your fucking, asking me about the limits of fucking apples on tables. I don't care. All right.
It's very rare that I remain calm and Dan goes off on one. So
because I cross-talked and I said I was like, okay, I'm gonna I know Richard's hosting right now, but I'm gonna try to intervene, and he didn't even acknowledge it. He's still trying to. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Things I do for you people.
When you start shouting that on the day of judgment, that's the end for us, you've kind of lost the argument there. I just let you go because you're making yourself sound ridiculous, not me.
Yeah.
Let's bring up.
I at least wanted to hear the argument, but I don't even know if it was okay, there's limits to the existence of apples.
The thing is, transcendental argument would have been a great conversation. It really would. But we didn't get there.
There's limits to the existence of my fucking patience today, I guess, apparently.
I'm bringing up Lise, who is in Canada.